Howdy folks, welcome back to the Taylor Burks Road to the Show series here in MLB 23 PS5, episode 180, I don't know, 182 maybe? 184? Not sure. But we won our last one, which was much needed. We went 4-1 on the episode to get up to 7-9. Drew Jones played good in our game we pitched. We go 7 1/3 without giving up a run. And the bullpen holds on for a 3-0 dub. We've got 2 against Washington, and our next game will be against the Detroit Tigers, who are pretty good. Not really. They stink. Casey Mize is there, but they're going to have him for another 3 years. They've lost a couple guys in their rotation, although this Merrill Yastrzemski seems to have a lot of promise. Stevie Shannon, a lot of promise there. Caleb Bargar, and then Troy Melton. Brian Abreu, I guess they signed him in a bigger deal. He had a good year last year, 6 for 6 on saves this year. Outside of that, their bullpen is pretty weak. Have they got any better in their lineup? Francisco Ramirez returns. Maybe he can step up this year. Yohan Moncada, there's something. The switch hitting third baseman. Kyle Tucker, obviously they signed him to a longer deal. Kerry Carpenter is still there. Jaime Madrano got better. He's up to a 79. Good for him. Torkelson got better. He's up to an 80. All right, maybe this is Tork's year. He'll come through. Dylan Dingler. Riley Green got a little bit better. He's up to an 82. And Ryan Bliss gets better as well. So, there's actually some pieces here that could develop into good players. Scott. That's a fun name. Scott. But yeah, right now we're sitting 3 back in the division. Not too worried about that stuff right now. Let's get into this. Loss there. Gotta get Grayson Rodriguez going, man. Still nothing stamina related, man. I could work pitching clutch. That's probably what needs it the most right now. Dub there, dub loss. Okay, 2-2 right now. Chance to go 3-2 on the episode. That's our lineup on the right. Looks like we are going to see Drew Jones again. Love that. And that's theirs on the left. I don't even know what jerseys we're wearing. I do actually want to change that up because this is the this is going to be the thumbnail for the year. I messed up. I didn't take a picture when I was trying to find a thumbnail, so we're going to do on this episode. Let's get into this.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Baltimore Orioles. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split
a chance to take the series.
How important a series is within the larger picture of the season. It's a game you want to get up for. Every series
Game 3 here.
So we should see a fun matchup in this
at Camden Yards. Definitely got to win our series at home against these types of teams. Taylor is ready to go. The 3-peat on Cy Youngs. He's 2-1 this year. He's looked really good. Looking to continue that this year.
A skipper who's got a guy like that that's going to go out there and not just keep him in the ball game, but really give them an opportunity to win a ball game, even if it's a low-scoring day for the offense. That's who he was last season, and if he's even close to that this year, I think they'll be really
Second baseman
happy with his
Francisco
performance.
Ramirez steps up. Shot it on the ground. Vidal Brujan has it, and a jump throw gets him 1 down.
1 out in the top of the first.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive.
Great play by
was the
Brujan.
throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned.
So
and
here
make a
is
strong
Yohan
throw.
Moncada.
Does show off the strength of the arm.
Hitting
We're used to
250 on the
seeing
air.
that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Yohan Moncada, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Bunted
Pushed
for
it on the
hit,
ground,
he
and
grabs it
sadly
foul
it's just
ground.
foul. He hit that pretty hard. So you want that one to roll fair. Moncada's had a good career.
Just missed.
Recently over 1,000 career hits.
He's
got some more baseball to play.
Just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much
Returning
outside
to the
play coverage.
AL Central. Formerly a White Sox, then turned Giant, and now Tiger.
And that one hit
97 strikes him
97 on
out.
the gun.
Well, he just had no answer for that hard inside fastball right there. Just blew it by him. And not every
So
pitcher
here's
likes
Kyle
working inside,
Tucker.
especially with 2 strikes. They don't want to hit a batter and waste an opportunity to put him away.
Popped
If
up,
you can look
and
at
it
that
is a
fastball
hit
just
for
like he
Tucker
did, most
weakly,
hitters are
but
looking
still a
for
hit.
and it becomes very difficult to get a piece of.
Looks like Jacob Melton out there playing left. Here's how we line up in the field. Great in the great in the outfield, and great in the infield, honestly. Every player on the field is a gold outside of us, obviously, Jared Walsh and Tyler Stevenson.
In there, it's 0-1.
No diamonds. I don't know what's going on with Sal. I'd like for him to play, but who knows when he's going to get to.
First with 2 away.
The 0-2.
Foul ball. It stays nothing in 2.
Foul ball. Carpenter looking at a changeup.
And there's a ball.
It'll be 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Good curveball. He got him. Jeter Downs relationship goes up a bit.
1 left for Detroit. Orioles due up in the first.
I think that's where I'll pull my replay from for the thumbnail. If y'all were wondering, I do this every so often. How I get my thumbnails. I actually did it in a recent one. I come into the replay, and I catch a shot like this. Let's do it from behind this year. Maybe a little bit further back. And let's do it like this. Yeah, okay. Nice. And then we go here. Take a screenshot. Beautiful. Ta-da! That's it.
Back now it's the DH, Jaime Medrano.
Jaime Medrano steps up. Takes the
In
fastball
Strike
cutter
1.
in there. 0-1.
A former Cy Young Award winner. He features a 2-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider,
0-2.
a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. That one to first.
Shot on the ground, and Jared Walsh, one of our few bronzes on the field, and fielding makes a great play. That's a phenomenal play, actually. Jared Walsh making it happen. 1 down. Torkelson pops it up, and Encarnacion Strand sprinting.
And puts the squeeze on that.
And he's got it.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
So Torque just pops it out. Here's Dylan Dingler. He struggled to start the year.
Offering is fouled off.
Hoping he would get turned around. This guy's got some potential to be pretty good.
Misses off the plate, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1. On the ground, played by Encarnacion Strand. That will be the middle of the second. So, another 1-2-3. Our first 1-2-3. We will have 2 as Christian Encarnacion Strand goes deep. 2-run shot. Riley Green pops it up. Marte will chase it down. This is about max we will really see Noelvi Marte. He's an 84 right now. We might see him get up to like an 86. But this is kind of his peak form, which I think is okay. He's playing all right this year. He's actually playing really well. 735 OPS, and he's been good in the field. That's all you can really ask of him, right? As long as he's great in the field, I don't care. Care a little bit. But you got to have a good fielder at shortstop, and he is one. So, 1-2. He's got 89 fielding, good accuracy, weaker arm. But did you know the best fielder in the MLB has a very weak arm at shortstop? That would be Dansby Swanson. This is real life I'm talking about. 1-2. Ryan Bliss will take.
The next pitch is way outside.
So the 2-2 from Taylor is low and out. 3-2 to Bliss. Beat him with a fastball. 96, 2 down.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they put him up against the ropes, gotta figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And a swing and a miss.
Down he goes. So an easy inning for Taylor. 1, 2, 3. Holding on to that 2-0 lead. And it's now 3-0. Tyler Stevenson, who has had a slower start to the year, might be getting it going as that one's gone.
Here is Yohan Moncada. 0 for 1.
It's
He
2 for
struck
2
out
on the day
swinging
now.
last time. Right side.
And
it
Walsh
stays
will not
there.
get to that one. Drew Jones does. And this is why you don't put guys like Jesse Winker out and right. Drew Jones making a good play to get that back in.
Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer.
Scary
for
hitter in
just
Kyle
about
Tucker, but it's hit on the ground. Great stop by Bruhan.
Sometimes
And
double
him
plays
and
get
Marte
turned so
turn a
quickly that
beautiful
you
double
don't
play.
really get to
That was
appreciate
highly
all the
unlikely. This
finer
ball's hit
details
hard.
and how these guys
And
execute
Bruhan just
right
gets a
there.
great
Really
jump
nice
on it.
footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
And now Terry Carpenter. And that's in there for strike 1. And downstairs.
1-1 to Kerry Carpenter. It's upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a strike.
2-2 count.
Now one missed.
3-2.
Carpenter won't pull the trigger, won't swing the bat. 3-2. It's
Out towards
popped
right
up.
Center field. Jones
Jones in on it and plays it. It will end the 4th. Let's go hit.
And now
One,
the
two,
DH,
three.
Jaime Medrano.
So Jaime Medrano steps
Back
up.
to work.
Chopped
That one
foul.
fouled off.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty
Got a
high.
little
with
slide
all of the
piece
swings
right
and
here.
misses. He's had him eaten out of the palm of his hand
Whoa,
pretty
but
much all game.
got him to swing at
And a
it.
swing
One
and a
down.
miss. And there's one away. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That one
That is
hammered
smoked.
right field.
And
Jones
we might have our
reaching back
first
towards
run.
the
No,
wall.
we do not.
To the
Drew
warning
Jones
track,
makes it
the
look easy
catch.
out there. 2 down.
2 outs, base is empty. And next up for the
We've
Tigers,
missed.
Dylan Dingler.
Over the middle a couple times here
Swings
today.
through that one. 0-1. Late with the swing there.
Well, this offense has just been locked down almost.
Just bring the
5 full
fastball
innings of
here.
shutout
0-2, 2
baseball.
down. Goodbye.
Hit by him for the
Middle
Braves.
of the 5th, another good inning from Taylor. So, Encarnacion Strand goes deep for a second
Riley
time
Green
today.
Up now for the Tigers.
He does have pop, actually.
Pitch.
Like
Foul
a good
ball
bit of
there.
it, too. Against one side, I'm pretty
Green.
sure, which is the right side, obviously. Facing the righty Casey Mize here today. Isn't that weird? So he has 7 homers now on the year. And you can see 69 power against righties.
27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Strike 2.
It's
It
a
really
hot
looks like
start
these
for the
hitters
new
have been
third
in
baseman
between with
for
their
the
timing
Orioles.
today. Good fastball, excellent slider.
Riley
They've not
Green
been
fouls it
able to
off.
commit
Riley's
to one
way better against
velocity and
lefties,
stay
weirdly
there.
enough. Doesn't have bad stats against righties, but not good ones either. The 0-2. Now every year we move along. You're going to start to see some of these guys turn into stars.
Wind in the pitch.
Some older guys phase out. Good play by Encarnacion Strand. He's having a good
Sends it
day. He
across
throws
the
out
first.
Riley Green. One down.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Bliss takes a ball as he
So
stands in
Bliss
for the second time.
hasn't been picking the bat up off his shoulder all too much. He does here, and he
One hit to
smokes
right.
it.
Jones, moving back for
Jones
this
just a
one.
little over.
And puts the squeeze on it. That's out
To
number
right
2.
center field, and we've got 2 down.
Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the
We have
stands.
a
and
really good
fouling the
defensive
fastball the
outfield
opposite
right now.
field up into the stands.
pitch chopped, and it's 1-1.
Falling behind 2-1. Swing and a miss.
It's 2-2. 2-2 to Ramirez. Oh, we didn't chase. We're going to stick with the slider out of the zone. Or like right on the corner.
The 3-2 is off the outside
good
edge,
take,
and
man.
that is ball 4.
So 2 out walk.
It's not always easy laying off a
Moncada has
3-2
it, who had a hit
pitch, and I'll tell
earlier,
you what,
steps
he
up.
earned that walk.
Moncada in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Not too worried about him, but I do think he's going to take off here soon.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Dot on
How
dot.
vocal the umpire is today.
No
doubt
need to worry about the
hitter's
runner
mind,
here.
catcher's
Change up,
mind, and even the
way out.
pitcher's mind
2 strikes.
as to the conviction in the call.
The 1-2.
1-2.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout.
2-2 curve.
Very well.
Too low.
Next
And we
offering
are in
misses,
trouble here.
And that's ball 3.
Wrong guy to have on deck. Off he goes. That's smoked. It's knocked down by Walsh. We are sprinting to the bag, and we get there in time. Middle of the 6th.
And they do get the 3rd out. The inning is over.
Good play by Jared Walsh to knock it down. Our 3-4-5 is due up. And they go 1-2-3.
Here's Kyle Tucker. 1 for 2. Brooks back to
Well,
work.
here's Kyle Tucker
Right
taking
through
the
there
cutter
for a strike.
right down the
They've got
pipe.
a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
It's fouled off.
The 0-2.
0-2
Bounce
is
to
on
the
the
left
ground,
side.
and it
And
is
that's a
a
fair
double
ball.
incoming unless Melton can get there in time. Surprised he didn't try it. It's a weak hit for
Back
Tucker,
against the
his
wall
second
with
weak
2
hit of the
strikes, but
day.
found a way. You can't do much better than that.
here
on a
is
pitch
Kerry
that far
Carpenter.
outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really
Popped
well.
up and out of play.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
1-1. The pitch is hit hard on the ground, but foul.
1-2 now.
And the 1-2 to Kerry Carpenter
Keeps
is
the
fouled
at-bat
off.
going with a foul ball.
Coming up on the end of the MLB season in real life, almost
Another
into the
1-2.
postseason.
Battling here as
So,
he
a
fouls
month
it
and a
away.
half, I guess, left.
Nobody out. Runner at first.
After that, don't worry,
Backs and
we will
misses.
still have a
It's
lot of baseball
strikeout.
here.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate.
Taylor will
Guys
be heading
struggle like
into
this. You don't know if you
year
wanna go up
7
and tell him to
by
keep
that
swinging
point.
it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly
And
he needs.
Alex will
But
be
right now, it's clearly a struggle for him.
in the
He's
midst of
hoping that
year
somehow,
14.
some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Well, Taylor is dominating Madrano right now. Madrano waiting on that inside fastball. Hits it hard, but foul. Threw it a little too inside for him to do much. He goes up the middle here, though. It's a hit. Tucker going 3.
Second, headed for third.
He's
And
got
they'll
it.
have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him.
Playing
Couldn't
deep,
get
I
it
guess.
under,
I don't
but he
know.
smoked that ball back up the middle.
Ball's
Timing was
ripped.
just
Here's
perfect. Got
Torkelson.
great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Not great
And
with
the
wrist.
right-handed
Has a bad
deals.
clutch stat.
That clips the zone, and the count 1-1.
Looking for a
Runners are at
double
the
play
corners,
here.
1 away.
But you're not going to have it. That's
to
deep.
right, back there.
And Jones does
The
get
warning
there up
track,
against the wall.
and hauls it in. Runner tagging from third.
The Tigers
There you
do
go. Nice
get
little
one in,
RBI
though.
there. It's a great at-bat.
Torkelson
Got the job done.
hit a couple
So
deep,
next,
but
Dylan
neither get out.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Next pitch is popped up.
Popped up.
Walsh under it. Drops
It's
into
an
the glove.
easy play.
And that'll do it. They get-
For Jared Walsh, we do give up the 1. We'll see if we have any other. We will get the
And
8th.
now it's going to be Riley Green.
Fair enough.
Here
Here's
comes the
Riley
pitch. That's in there.
watching the
Strike
fastball.
one. There's a swing and a
No
miss.
balls, 2 strikes.
The 0-2.
It's 0-2 from Taylor to
Just
Riley.
misses
It's
the
just
mark
inside.
outside the zone.
1-2. Got him.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count.
One
And
down.
As a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all
Here's
of a
Ryan
sudden,
Bliss.
for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a
That is a
before
strike.
you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Don't get the call. Bliss fouls
Next
one off.
offering is fouled back.
Wonder if they'll take us out before we turn the lineup back over. Might let us face homie one more time. Maybe
And
not.
that should be extra bases.
That's in the cap.
Turns and heads for
And
second.
True chases it down.
Not
He's going to go
stopping,
3.
he's going for
Bruhan's
3.
throw.
Relay to
In
third.
time. Great relay. 2 down.
The triple is arguably the most
Why run on
exciting
them?
play in
Why?
baseball, and the guys worked so hard to get around first, to get around second, to get thrown out at third.
I mean,
And
you're
you just
looking
feel
at
bad for him. On top of that, he was
a
already
guy
in
with
scoring position, so you think
83
about
arm
how it kinda
strength
hurts
out there
the
and
team
right.
as well.
Good speed to get to that ball. I mean, I know that's
Now
a
here
triples
is
alley ball,
Francesco
but
Ramirez. Pitch misses inside, and that
I don't
is
know.
ball 1.
Drew will make things happen. No, I
A
feel
swing and a
like
miss,
I'm
and that's
being
strike
too
1.
nice to Drew right now. He's fine. Good job, Drew. He has made some good plays today, though. 1-2. I love the fielding outfield we have. 1-2.
Next pitch is
Just out.
outside.
Well,
Ramirez
he's
isn't
looking to try to
falling for
finish
that.
off
Maybe he'll
8
fall for a
solid innings
curve.
out there on the mound. He's just
We might
getting
need to
100
stay with the
pitches
hard
right
stuff.
now.
Yeah,
That's been
3-2.
So impressive. He's been really good in this one.
Just over 100 pitches. Taylor right
Knocks
down the
that
pipe.
one away,
Fouled off.
and we'll do it again.
I'm just
Right
going to
into the
see if I
plate.
can get him to swing. That's right down the middle.
We'll
So, of
see
course he
another
does. He fouls it
payoff
off.
pitch.
This dude doesn't want to go
Eighth
down.
pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Walked last time. He will swing at ball 4. And see one more. It's our last batter of the day regardless. Hey, chased it. So 8 innings of 1-run ball for Taylor Brooks. Good start, putting the Orioles in a spot to win their last game, or win this series. Drew Jones, deep ball. Chase to Young in the game. He has thrown 6 innings, only 1 run given up, and he gets us out of this one. 4-1 is the final.
Which is great, but when you go on the road, going into some hostile territory, you
Casey
wanna have
Mize
a
gets
lot
the
of
loss.
confidence
We
in
go
what
8
you're
innings,
doing.
5
You're
hits,
good
1
about how you
walk,
play
1
it,
earned,
as
and
well as
9
you're
Ks.
right, your teammates,
Encarnacion
they're on
Strand, a
track
big
as
day,
well.
2 bombs, 3
One is out
RBIs.
ahead. As
Stevenson
the
with an
Orioles win this
RBI,
one for
solo
Chris
shot,
Singletary,
and
our
Drew
entire
Jones
drive
with the same. Good game. Good game. Love to see that. So we will go to just a game below 500 now. Given some more XP, looks like. And I'm happy with that. So, looking at 2.5 back there, 1.5 in the wild card. All is fine. We were fine. Dropped to 20th. We didn't make a trade or anything, did we? No. That was our second to last start of April. Our last start of April, like I said in the last video, will be Detroit again, Casey Mize, but this time at their place. Good start of the year. We're 3-1 with a 1.57 ERA, 34 and a third innings pitched with 52 Ks already. Taylor is just moving up in the strikeout rankings, already at 1263, coming up on 1,000 innings pitched too. That's cool. And our WAR's already at 1.5. FIP is at 1.46. Killing it right now. Hopefully we continue to kill it in future episodes. If you like the video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. That is it for me. That's Taylor Brooks, episode 184 in the books.